Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the front room. I'm Kai, and I'm here with my dad today
Thank you for joining us.
for another installment in the ongoing beef that has ensued that we're sort of getting up to speed with, even myself, because I haven't heard everything. And even this one, I heard a little clip of it, but I haven't heard the whole thing. So from this point onward, we are going to be listening to it, the tracks, together, sort of for the first time.
For the very first time.
Yeah, which is exciting.
Yep.
The next track, so the last track that was released was on April 30th.
Euphoria.
Just this past Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So what's happening next? Mm-hmm. What's happening next, right?
I don't know how anybody can top Euphoria, quite frankly, but we'll see.
Yeah. And crazy enough, the next track isn't even by Drake. It's by Kendrick again. 3 days later, he released another song. And this track is called 616 in LA. Producer Soundwave, who has produced a whole bunch of stuff for Kendrick in the past, some of his biggest songs, some of his best songs. Amazing producer.
Haven't heard of him.
And also Jack Antonoff.
It rings a bell, but
produces for Lana Del Rey and Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay. Yep. And you showed me a while ago a scene, was it from the Grammys, where he won Best Producer of the Year, and Taylor Swift is all over him, making it her moment.
Sort of, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So
that's all I know about the guy.
Yeah, Jack Antonoff. Obviously a very talented producer, right? The stuff with Lana that he does is really good. Really good. But this is interesting because produced by Jack Antonoff, I thought Drake was saying that you're on Taylor's schedule, you know? You're being controlled by Taylor. And actually in that track, he says Ant, short for Antonoff, saying that Antonoff is able to like control you, basically. So this is a response to that in a way. But you're thinking like, I'm sort of thinking that's sort of weird because Drake says that you're so involved with Taylor and Taylor is not part of the culture, yet she's controlling you.
Yes.
Here's Jack Antonoff and he's producing your track. It's really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean?
So, right. He was criticizing Kendrick. And yet Kendrick is using that producer of hers in his track, which is almost, Drake is probably sitting at home going, ha ha, look at this.
Yeah. But if the track's good, it's like, ha ha, look at this, you know?
Yeah. So it's almost, it might actually catch Drake off guard. Drake is thinking, oh, look at this is going to be, you know.
Yeah.
What's he going to prove here by using that producer after what I've said about him?
Yeah.
But
if it's good,
he may be in for a shock.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's really coming.
Let's get to it and see what he has to say.
Absolutely. One thing that's really cool about this that I heard on social media, 616 in LA, very particular time, right? 616.
Yeah. What's that all about?
What is that all about? 616 has like a dozen references to 616, and it says it in the description here. So this is the only thing we'll do before we get going. Sorry if you're waiting for it, but it's cool because on the cover is a black glove.
Yes. Is that OJ's glove?
It's a reference to OJ. Right? LA, the single black glove.
And is 616 a critical time in the OJ story?
Trial date.
Oh, not a time, a date.
Yes, 616, not just a time, a date, which is cool, right? Because this is Kendrick being like, this is your trial date.
Yeah.
And right now.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
It was released on Instagram by Kendrick. It's not even released on streaming, just on Instagram at 6:16 p.m. or perhaps a.m.
Yeah.
6:16 was the time. Also, there's some other 6:16 stuff. That glove on the front is a Maybach glove. A Maybach is a type of car, and Maybach music, Rick Ross. So some timing with that as well. Basically, just feeding into the flurry of insults towards Drake, right?
Yeah.
Saying we're all ganging up on you.
Yes.
Also, some other stuff. This title may have several other potential meanings, whether intentional or purely coincidental. For example, June 16th is the birth date of Tupac.
Oh.
Kendrick's birthday falls the day after. Father's Day.
Okay, the day after.
Yeah, that's so what. But
Yeah.
Father's Day falls on June 16th.
This year, and
Yeah.
Kendrick in his diss was on top of Drake, and the fact that he wasn't around or he hid the birth of his son.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And Pusha T revealed how Drake, well, not revealed, but sort of like made it really clear how Drake's dad wasn't around when Drake was a kid as well. And they have a close relationship now. So there's also that Father's Day thing, right? But the kid, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
So there's a whole bunch of things.
Yeah, that's quite something.
And there's also a Bible verse, 6:16, and there's something to do with that as well.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
So there's a whole bunch of potential meanings,
Jeez.
which is quite cool.
How would he come up with that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sure some of those are totally intentional. Like Tupac's birthday.
I would think
you know
so.
what I mean?
Oh, that's got to be.
And
That's gotta
Father's
be.
Day, like,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
So let's take a listen.
All right.
I actually have to search it up because it's not on Spotify
Mm.
or not anywhere but Instagram initially. So 6:16 Kendrick.
So is there a delay between when something is released and it's up on Spotify at times?
Released on what? Sorry, on
another.
Well, there is a delay, yeah, because just publishing it. But this one, he just chose not to put it up. I don't know why. Maybe because of the sample. There's a sample of Al Green in here, which is cool.
Great.
Yeah,
That's a treat.
Yeah.
If it's noticeable.
Yeah. I'm just gonna play the audio and we will read the lyrics.
Yeah. It's survival. I think somebody lying. Smell somebody lying. I don't see no fire.
Oh yeah.
Off-white Sunseeker, had the marina. Fuck a phantom, I like to buy yachts when I get the fever. Wine cooler, spill on my white t-shirt, the sightseer. Trifecta, money, morals, and culture. That's my leisure, my visa. Passport tatted, I shall hub in Ibiza. Luke Callie's dwellings in Brooklyn just to book me some pizza. Who can reach us? Only God can teleport this type of freedom. God, my confession is yours. But who am I if I don't go to war? There's opportunity when living with loss. I discover myself would not fall short. Raise my hands to a falling sky. I fantasize me jumping planets immortalized. I correspond. 3 angels watching me all the time. Put my children to sleep with a prayer, then close my eyes. Definition of peace. Tell me who gon' stop me. I come from love and still cover my heart, then open me up. Remember when picked up a pen, lyrics that I can trust. Timid soul staring in the mirror, asking where I was from.
This writing is incredible. I'm not focused on the dissing right now.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't see much dissing going on. There's a couple of vague things that make you think. I'm thinking maybe he's thinking like I'm a person of substance. I've got my family, my prayer, all of this, and maybe he's gonna turn the tables and say, "What have you got, Drake?"
Yeah, true.
Along these same lines that I have.
True.
Maybe it's coming. I don't know.
Yeah.
But just the song, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's slowly lifting you up.
And his flow, I don't know much of his music except for his recent album, but and there's nothing on there that sounds quite like this.
This is really fresh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really fresh.
Really fresh. This is cool because
Yeah.
he's sort of talking about, who am I if I don't go to war? He's saying it's his calling. He has to do it. Who am I?
I thought he meant go to war against fake rappers.
Yeah, like Drake.
Or yeah.
That's what he means.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's saying, but it's interesting because I started thinking when this beef started, why is Kendrick someone who's had a great career, more than you could ever want?
Why is he
that way?
so damn upset?
Why is he so upset about this Drake stuff? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's interesting. It seems like he's shedding some light on his perspective of why he feels like he has to do what he has to do, which is interesting, right?
Yeah, it could be.
That provides a lot of context for the fans. Who am I if I don't go to war? This is a good line. There's opportunity when living with loss. That's cool. Like maybe out of this war, I might lose something, but that maybe will give me more opportunity.
Yeah,
right.
Maybe
It's an open lyric.
I'm not sure, but it sounds kind of like something he would say. You know, I can't see Drake coming out with a line like that.
Yeah.
You know,
I discover myself when I fall short.
Yeah. That's a Kendrick thing,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, totally. I raise my hands to a fallen sky.
Yeah.
I fantasize. That sounds cool, and there's something there, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty open. Me jumping planets, immortalized. I correspond. So I think he's immortalized as an artist in hip hop, and he's able to like maybe go do this, like his bread and butter with his albums and this conscious hip hop, and maybe he's jumping planets to now the hardcore stuff. Maybe he's jumping planets that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, jumping planets makes me think of he jumps to this one planet and creates something fantastic. Then he jumps to another planet and creates something different, but also fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, but quite distinct. Like
Yeah.
he's a true artist who's always creating and moving forward and doing stuff new.
Yeah. Put my children to sleep with a player, then close my eyes. Definition of peace.
Yeah,
Great line.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
I don't see much of a diss there, but
You know.
maybe it's coming.
Well, I mean, yeah, this is just a track that,
Yeah.
different purpose here, it seems like. But yeah, what if he comes back around and says, Drake,
Maybe
are
he
you
could.
at peace with yourself?
Yeah,
type of thing,
It's
right?
pretty mellow up to now. He may pick it up. There could be a big beat change.
Yeah, remember when I picked up a pen, lyrics that I trust, timid soul staring in the mirror, asking where was I from, about his past maybe. Yeah. Often I know this type of power is gonna cost me. That's interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the content or the doesn't have the feeling of a diss. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, but this is the whole thing about Kendrick saying, he's got other shit he's thinking about.
Yeah.
It's not just
Yeah.
about ho shit, as he says.
So maybe
right?
that's what he's doing. Maybe there's a couple little vague disses in here somewhere, but he's putting them in perspective and not necessarily making the entire track about that.
Yeah.
Right. There's so much more to life and who he is as a rapper and a person.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he's sort of making the diss thing small and almost insignificant in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
In his life. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's his point. Who knows?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
There's opportunity when living with loss. I discover myself would not fall short. Raise my hands to a falling sky. I fantasize me jumping planets, immortalized. I correspond. 3 angels watching me all the time. Put my children to sleep with a prayer, then close my eyes. Definition of peace. Tell me who gon' stop me. I come from love and still cover my heart, then open me up. Remember when picked up a pen, lyrics that I can trust. Timid soul staring in the mirror, asking where I was from often. I know this type of power is gon' cost, but I live in circadian rhythms of a shooting star. The mannerisms of Raphael, I can heal and give you art, but the industry's cooked as I pick the carcass apart. Yeah, somebody's line.
Okay, now he's getting into it.
Does it start with, but the industry's cooked as I pick the carcass apart?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The music's like building, almost like a Travis, Mike Dean.
Oh, yeah.
synth, happening in the background, building us up, and then while his delivery is he's exclaiming these things with, I don't know, a certain attitude. But then when he goes to, somebody's lying, I can see the vibes on that. He switches his voice here. Now he's really going into what we think he might be going in.
Right.
So Ak is Academics. DJ Academics is this like hip hop pundit, basically. He commentates on things. He's been around for a long time. He used to have a show that was pretty big with an sort of an ex-rapper, Joe Budden. Anyways, he is on Drake's side so much.
Oh, you're kidding me.
It's so biased. And so that's who Ak is. Even he's looking compromised. Like even the biggest Drake fan in the planet, which is Academics, is looking compromised when all of this music that I'm releasing is coming.
Yeah.
Right? He doesn't know how to act.
Let's peel the layers back. Ain't no brownie points for beating your chest, harassing ants.
Anthony. Like
or
Anthony. Wait, what's his name? Jack Antonoff.
Jack Antonoff.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's peel the layers back. Ain't no brownie points will be in your chest, harass an ant. Fucking with good people, make good people go to bed. Conspiracies about cash, dog, that's not even the leak. Find the Jews like cash, dog, I just need you to think. Are you finally ready to play? Have you ever, let's see, have you ever thought that OVO is working for me? Fake bully, I hate bullies, you must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. Can't Tootsie slide up out of this one, it's just go resurface. Every dog gotta have his day, now living your purpose.
Dog thing
it was
again.
fun until you start to put money in the streets, then lost money cause they came back with no receipts. I'm sorry that I live a boring life, I love peace, but war ready if the world is ready to see you bleed. The Elohim KTW, no you can't sleep, these images trouble you. Know the wires in your circle should puzzle you. If you were street smart, then you would have caught that your entourage is only to hustle you. 100 niggas that you got on salary, and 20 of them want you as a casualty. And one of them is actually next to you, and 2 of them is practically tired of your lifestyle. Just don't got the audacity to tell you, but let me tell you
This
some
is
games,
so
cause I can see you, my little.
Yeah, he's talking about somebody really close to Drake,
Yeah.
and I don't know who that would be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's saying
Is he talking about J. Cole? No.
No. He's just talking about Drake. He's saying that I know things about your people that you think you know things about, but that you don't really know. He's saying that this is a pretty crazy line that he says. Have you ever thought that OVO, his record label, is working for me? So Drake hearing that's gonna be like, what are you talking about, man? And then later on, he unpacks that.
So he's playing on Drake's sort of a bit of a lack of confidence,
Yeah,
maybe, or something.
Well, I mean,
or just
when I heard that, I thought,
Yeah.
what does he mean by that?
yeah,
What does it mean by working by you, right?
yeah.
But then I think he's starting to talk about that with,
Mm-hmm.
if you were, the wires in your circle should puzzle you. If you were street smart, then you would have caught that your entourage is only to hustle you. So the people close to him are only with him to make money off of him, right?
Yeah.
Without him knowing. 100 homies that you got on salary, and 20 of them want you as a casualty. They really don't like you. They want you gone. And one of them is actually next to you. I have no idea who that is. And 2 of them is practically tired of your lifestyle. Just don't got the audacity to tell you. I love how he's not giving specifics, because now Drake is like,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. He's playing with his mind, man.
Totally.
Yeah.
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 Interestingly, Pusha T alleged that Noah 40 Shabib, so OVO 40, I have mentioned that name.
Pusha T alleged that Noah 40 Shabib, okay,
one of Drake's signature producers, was the one who leaked the info about Drake's son that would go on to be the brutally exposed on Pusha's mate diss track, The Story of Adidon, which is the one against Drake.
Right.
So he's like saying how these people around you are exposing you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an example.
Yeah.
Prime example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Huh.
Homie, you playing dirt, you bleed. The Elohim KTW, no you can't sleep, these images trouble you. Know the wires in your circle should puzzle you. If you were street smart, then you would have caught that your entourage is only to hustle you. 100 niggas that you got on salary, and 20 of them want you as a casualty. And one of them is actually next to you, and 2 of them is practically tired of your lifestyle. Just don't got the audacity to tell you, but let me tell you some game, cause I can see you, my little homie. You playing dirty with propaganda, hit blow up on you. You're playing nerdy with Zach Bia and Twitter bots, but your reality can't hide behind Wi-Fi. Your little means is losing steam, they figured you out. The first opinions is not convincing, y'all need a new route. It's time that you look around on who's around you. Before you figure that you're not alone, ask what Mike would do.
Who would Mike be there, Kai?
Probably Jackson.
Oh, yeah. Right.
This one's real different than Euphoria.
It's so different. It's much more limited in scope, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about the people who he's with, the people around him, are not necessarily on his side.
Yeah.
Some of them are not on board with him and what he's doing, I guess.
Well, to say the least.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, 20 of them want you as a
gone or
casualty,
something.
right?
Yeah. But it's not. There's not that much of a criticism of his actual art.
No.
In this one.
So he's getting more personal.
He is.
Right.
Yeah.
It's one thing to criticize art. It's another one to criticize people.
Yeah, he's left the art
Close.
behind.
Yeah.
Now it's a real personal attack.
Yes. Yeah. And it's also interesting with his whole delivery. The first one, it's amped up.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's so okay. Have you ever played? Have you ever? Well, let's go okay or whatever, you know. And then this one, it's a older person talking to a youth. You know?
Oh, you find it that?
Yeah,
Like that?
like-
Yeah. I guess
If
so.
they were like, it's sort of more. It's just saying it how it is with nothing, no embellishments. It's just
Yeah.
talking with rhythm, you know.
Yeah, which can make something seem even more powerful
It really just
or
makes you
meaningful.
it makes you
right?
just listen to the words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Straight up.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's getting more personal.
Yeah, it's getting more personal. This was good. I preferred the other one.
Mhm.
I thought it was more of a more. It was just he was more on fire on that one.
Yeah.
Intentionally, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is good what he did, and he had reasons for doing this.
Yeah. Well, the other one was super entertaining, right?
Exactly. That's it. He's super entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah. High energy and kind of vindictive in his tone and everything. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for the fans, I also agree. Like I would listen to Euphoria, although the music in this was
It was good.
incredible.
It had that-
Especially that first half was.
Yeah, it was good. And I really liked there was that low, super low bass that was going through the latter half at least.
Yeah.
It's really good.
There's survival.
Yeah.
And I'm hot like the bias when I get
There's
the
the Al
fever.
Green.
Wine cooler spill on my white t-shirt, the sightseer. Trifecta, money, morals, and culture. That's my leisure,
Yeah.
my visa, passport tatted.
It is really just not as entertaining, but
Yeah.
musically really, really quite good too. So I'm going to take this. I know the tracks that have happened after this, what has happened after this. I don't know the content of them because I haven't listened to them yet. But I know there's other stuff. And I think that this, because it was just released on Instagram, I think it's just one of the tracks to sort of make Drake himself feel like, I know what's up. If you keep playing with me, I'm going to reveal more. Because he's keeping things pretty brief, right? Like it's more of a personal thing to Drake. Like you listen here, I know this about you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So if he comes through with if Kendrick comes out with a subsequent diss, you think he might actually name some names,
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah.
Interesting to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's something that we have to cover right after this, but we'll cut it short for this video. There's going to be a lot of videos posted on our channel.
I don't know if you guys know it, but well, I think I mentioned it in our first diss that we did in this little series. That the only other diss I'd ever heard was "Hit 'Em Up" by Tupac. Yeah, so this is really fun, really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, as it is with me. Thank you very much for making it this far. We're going to cover, you know what tracks happened after this or what happened after this. So please stick around if you want to see our reactions for it. I'm excited to hear what happened next as well.
So am I. I'm a total blank slate. I have no idea who's dissed who,
Yeah.
but I will find out in short order.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please stick around and see you around.
See ya.